Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. I just went through all of our podcast intros. So I was clicking on everything.
Yeah.
It's all good. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth
walk
and
down
Greg.
memory lane.
I'm Greg, and that is Beth.
That's
Thank
me.
you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, wow. The cash flow files popped up too.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Okay.
What's up, Reed? Yo.
Hello, good gent.
Good man. The meat cutter.
That's me today.
Yeah, well, it's been fucking raining for the past 2
Yeah.
days in San Antonio,
Supposed to rain some
Texas.
more.
Oh, like
Gonna rain some
chance of
more.
rain. Tomorrow's
Mhm.
supposed to be, it's going to be clear, sunny tomorrow. Hope you guys had a good New Year's. We'll get into that in a minute. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Welcome to the new year.
2024.
Mm.
Have you had to retype that number?
Mm-mm. I had zero meet. No, I had one 30-minute meeting today.
Mm.
It was nice. Evil Ginger, what's going
Well,
on?
I typed something
What
and I
up?
had to change it from 23 to 24. And I was like, wonder how long that'll take.
And I don't think this one's.
One of my coworkers was like, 6 months, just plenty of time for you to get comfortable with it before you have to change it again.
Nah. I'm leaving 2023 behind.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck
Yeah.
that year. Boom, what's going on? Hope you guys all had an awesome, safe new year.
Fun.
Fun, safe. That's kind of synonymous with awesome.
No, safe and fun is
Awesome.
not.
I said awesome.
Oh, okay.
And comma, safe new year.
Okay.
It's good. It's good.
Every time you wiggle that chair, I keep thinking it's your tummy.
Wiggle, wiggle.
You hear it?
It goes,
Uh-huh.
whatever. We got new chairs a little while ago. It's all good, though. All right. Let's jump into some shit, shall we?
We shall.
So new year, Allison and Gwen from, you saw Allison if you've been watching for a long time. She's been on the show a couple
before.
times.
Mhm.
Her and her daughter
Yeah.
came out, stayed. They're driving from California to
Florida.
and they're in New Orleans.
They might be back at home by now.
Nope, they stayed tonight too.
Oh, they
They
did?
stayed all day. Yeah.
Oh, good.
They went to that, damn it, what was the name of the bar? That really old one.
The one where you lost the camera?
Nah, that was
Oh.
down at a different area. Anyway, they went to like the oldest bar in New Orleans. I think it's the United States too.
Bobby,
So-
or not,
No.
not the hurricane place, right?
fuck, it's like on the tip of my tongue. It's all good. Yeah. Peace out, 2023. Good riddance. I agree. But 2024,
Yeah.
it's going to be fucking crazy. It's an election year. Shit's going to pop off. They just dropped the Epstein files
Right.
just a little while ago. I was checking and looking, and there's all sorts of craziness out there on Twitter and stuff like that right now. And on Instagram, there's some crazy shit, but it's all the redactions have been removed, except
shit.
for two people that are worried about they're getting hate mail or something. Like somebody knows who the fuck they are already.
So, and they're not.
Dude, so many people have been
Well, if your name is
speculated on
in
this.
that, shouldn't you be getting hate mail?
I don't know. Lafitte's, yes, thank you, Womb. Lafitte's.
Didn't
But
you- yeah.
so it's going in.
You said there's speculation about what?
Who's in that
Yeah.
document that was redacted and all these things. So far, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at it because their site crashed. The actual court system site crashed
Because so many people.
so many people were hitting that thing. So it's going to be an interesting, tomorrow will be interesting. The other thing, it'll be interesting to see which news sources, media, which companies,
Cover it.
CNN, NBC, MSNBC, Fox,
Fox.
whatever. Fox is going to cover it up and down, right?
Right.
But which mainstream ones choose not to touch it or to go full bore? And you pretty much can figure that out,
Yeah.
right? They're going to be it's all speculation. And it's not speculation, it's in the court documents.
Right.
It's that's where they got Ghislaine Maxwell, her years in jail and stuff. So that's going on. It's going to be nuts. Media is going to be nuts. The election's going to be fucking insane. You're going to hear more about election interference on both sides than we heard in 2020.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to just be fucking wackos everywhere. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, and all the commercials are going to suck.
Oh, that's right. Those are going to
Like
come back.
every single commercial. It's not about products.
There's like 900. So Woom said there's 943 page PDF file that's out. Don't need the site. Yeah. So you just have to be able to go through it, and it's almost like throw it into an AI scrub or whatever. There's plenty of scrubs you can do. Throw it into a fucking Microsoft Word and hit Control F. Just type names. Just start typing names and see what happens. Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2024 is going to be fucking crazy. It's just going to be nuts. Stock market could go fucking haywire.
Oh, great.
Gas prices, food prices, you name it. They're going to be leveraging everything this year. I've got some Nostradamus predictions. Okay. One that may have, I don't want to say may or may not, may have already come true.
Okay.
So
when are you doing those?
Second story. First things first, we've got Ian Ziering.
Sharknado, for those of you.
You guys know who 90210?
For you kids, Sharknado. For us a little bit older, 90210.
This dude was brawling in Hollywood. Ian Ziering, biker brawl. But it's like a mini biker gang. What I mean, like, they're
Hi,
not,
Alex.
It's not little midgets. What's up, Alex? It's not midgets.
It was only like 5 people instead of 15 people?
No, it's a bunch of people. And they like trashed his car and shit, hitting it with helmets and stuff like that.
Why?
But
what did he do?
But they were on mini motorcycles.
Those little ones I see the big kids riding around out.
Kind of like the ones that what were they called? The dudes that were in parades and they do circles.
The Shriners.
The Shriners motorcycles. It's kind of like that. It's a joke. So Ian Ziering's terrifying encounter, but there's a counter to this also.
Okay.
Ian Ziering's terrifying encounter with a bunch of biker brutes. No, they weren't. In Hollywood is now under police investigation, and cops have some early leads. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ there are surveillance cameras all up and down Hollywood Boulevard, which you expect, right? But you can also shit anywhere in that city, so it's fine. Where Ian got into it with bikers, as well as cell phone footage from the incident. There's a lot of shit going on, but this is just a picture of Ian Ziering. So this is him pushing somebody. So he's on the left. I know it might be a little hard to see. I'll blow this up real quick. If you're watching on your phone, you can see it. So he gets out of his car. This is where the counterpoint comes in. You see these guys kind of go around, and they call it, in California, you can lane split.
Right.
You can kind of go in between cars and stuff like that, but it's all traffic. And he's just stuck in traffic, and they're like going in front of him, and he gets out of his car, walks around, and like pushes somebody. The biker guys are like, no, dude, we didn't do anything to him. He came up and slammed us. But then Ian Ziering goes he's 59 too.
He is not.
59.
No fucking way.
Yep. So he goes all cray and like just starts
kung fuing everyone,
kicking legs out. Little kids are flying, not his. It's the mini biker little kids that are flying. Right. So it was pretty good. It was great to see. So if you're not familiar what a mini bike gang looks like, it is this. They are literally on those little mini bikes. You get it like they sell them over here at Tractor Supply.
They do?
Basically.
Why?
Because I think they're for like ranches and stuff like that. But you're in a mini bike gang. You're kind of gay as shit anyway. So that's your thing.
Those don't look like mini bikes.
They're little tiny mini bikes. They're like little 50 cc's.
Yeah, but they're not little.
They're little.
Shriner wore ones that their knees were up to their ears.
It's basically the same thing. These are really little people. This is like the next generation of like Antifa. Like, you haven't seen all the videos of like dudes rolling down like in Houston and stuff where they're on 4-wheelers on the highway, like rolling like wheelies and shit like that. Like full on like groups of people. I'm gonna call them gangs, but I don't know. but
In groups of enthusiasts.
mini bike or four-wheel enthusiast, a glorified
Mini-bike,
moped. Exactly.
A moped? I can't even talk.
Stephanie, yeah. Hey guys, how you doing? Dead leg, what's going on? But it really is that. It's a glorified moped. It's a little bit bigger.
Okay, so what is he saying happened?
He's saying that he was attacked,
Okay.
but he got out of his car and kind of shoved the motherfucker
Hey,
first.
listen, you don't start the fight, but you definitely finish
And
it.
then they were starting to swing helmets at him. And then he ran over and his daughter happened to be like on the sidewalk on Hollywood Boulevard.
You know, he's lucky he didn't open a can of snake tornado. I mean, a snark. It would have been so good.
flat.
It would have been
Sharknado.
so good.
He just had that chainsaw handy.
Yeah, he just didn't
damn
up. God, I'm just apparently brain dead. Yeah, yeah, wee.
My wife just went retarded.
Little bit of a shake there. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not
Alzheimer's
I'm not
kicking in
gonna try that settings
early.
again.
It's all good. So one angle from the attack shows bikers using their helmets to beat the crap out of Ian's car. They literally smashed his car up. And it's like it says it was $1,000 in damage, but whatever, it's a couple windows. It's like $100,000 Mercedes, right?
It's yeah.
Every
The more
fucking
expensive the
cars.
car, the more expensive the windows.
Yep. So for battery aspect of the case, we told any criminal charges, there would likely be misdemeanors because there's no managerial injuries. Our sources say LAPD is aware of the Instagram post one of the bikers allegedly published on social media, and they're looking into it. Meanwhile, LAPD have more eyes in the area in the future.
I mean, yeah.
Dead Like said, I'd tell that story forever. I took on an entire biker gang at once and won. Goddamn right.
Who said that?
Dead Leg.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. So, you know what? Ian Ziering, he's a brawler.
I'm still like 59.
I know, right? He's old man.
He's about to be 60 in March.
That's what I'm saying. You just look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
March 30th is his birthday.
He's old.
Wow.
We got some weird stories tonight.
But
man.
he's still really fit.
He's a big dude. He remember back in the day, he's like, I don't know if he's 6'4" or something like that, but he isn't a little guy. But he
Yeah.
was running. That's why you never wear a hoodie in public. They grabbed him by his hoodie.
Oh,
He had like a jacket and a hoodie on. They grabbed him by his fucking hoodie and yanked him back. It's dangerous shit, dude.
or just, yeah.
Because I think he did. I mean, he kind of like 50-50, like probably shouldn't have gotten out and popped those guys. But, and he was running away, right? He was trying to get clear of it, and they all chased him. But then
When they cornered him, he was like a wild
he was
cat.
going between the cars, like between a couple of other cars.
So did somebody
Then he
hit
just
his
started-
car? Is that why he
That's
got?
probably what happened, but there's no video from the front yet.
Oh, yet.
I don't know. Ian Ziering. Who would have thought that guy was going to be a badass, right?
I mean,
real
he's pretty
life.
dang fit.
Fuck. What are you looking at, like his Baywatch?
No, they're
Shit or
showing
something?
pictures of 90210 to today. He's still got a six pack.
Motherfucker's got all his hair, too.
Some guys get all the luck.
Some guys get all the luck. I don't give a shit if it could be just because he's got money, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
I mean,
don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
You ready for some Nostradamus?
I guess so. Is it going to make me nervous? Like after Leave the World Behind did?
Well, have you heard about the earthquake in Japan?
Vaguely.
Terrible.
I remember
It's like
something
a
popped up on the phone.
7.4 on the Richter scale. Fucked a bunch of shit up, and there was another tsunami that came in. Like 50-something people have died.
I mean, it's small
was
scale
bad.
compared to the last one.
Well, that was that was an earthquake out at sea. This
Yeah.
one was you could see like the land bubbling and stuff like
Crazy.
that, right? So, like, I mean, you know how like bricks are kind of laid.
Waves. Yeah.
You could see it coming up, and there was like all sorts of like monasteries were getting wrecked.
Where in
and-
Japan?
I don't remember exactly. Let's
These
see.
guys will know.
So one of the Nostradamus' terrifying prophecies could come true, could have come true hours into 2024. So French philosopher Nostradamus could see one of his predictions have come true just hours into the new year. prophet Michael de Nostradamus has seen a number of prophecies from his book Le Prophéties, whatever, come true over the years after it was released more than 450 years ago. So now the prophet appears to have had another successful prediction, which is kind of fucked up. If this, I mean, it's all interpretation, right?
Right.
That guy's got, it's just, he writes in riddles. He's like, fucking, yeah. The dry earth will become more parched and there will be great floods. Fans of the psychic reckon this may have referred to the tsunami warnings issued in Japan today. So this was just the other day, Monday, January 1, following a 7.4 magnitude earthquake. Residents in several areas were told to evacuate immediately. It was fucking crazy. It was a big ass earthquake. That triggered a major tsunami warning, with experts initially predicting waves could reach as high as 16.5 feet. It was big.
Yep.
He also warned of a very great famine, through pestiferous wave, meaning more bad news on its way, and predictions turn out to be true, but it's not just natural disasters. He also predicted a few other things coming this year.
Woom said volcano?
I haven't seen the volcano one yet, unless it was from a few years back. He's predicted a bunch of shit. Give us a little more detail on that. Royal Ruckus, one of the Nostradamus' predictions, claims King Charles could be in for a bumpy ride this year. King of Isles driven out by force, replaced by one who will have no mark of a king. While the writings make no reference to a particular king, some have inferred that the monarch in question could be the current head of the British monarchy, Mario Reading. Analyst and author of the book Nostradamus Prophecies said the king could step down thanks to persistent attacks on both himself and his second wife, Queen Camilla. He ain't stepping.
Nah. And that was that predict, because weren't good gravy, I'm having
Slow
some
down.
Were the royalty still in, the monarch still ruled when he was alive?
Dude, that's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why he said that. Now they're just a bunch of chumps around for pretty shits and giggles.
They're one of the richest families.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, they don't really, nobody tries to overtake anybody anymore because none of them.
They have a parliament and stuff like that.
Yeah. They have no power.
Naval war. The French philosopher also predicted an escalation in international conflict in 2024. He wrote, "Red adversary will become pale with fear, putting the great ocean in dread." Nostradamus fans reckon that the red adversary could be communist China.
That's what I thought too.
The Great Ocean suggests fighting could take place at sea, possibly in the Indian Ocean. Security experts have been keeping a close eye on China for some time. The East Asian country is even said to be gearing up for a space war against the U.S. But I did just read that they just ousted a ton of their generals.
Really?
This was in like an actual news article, like a real news article. That could set them back like a long time.
Why'd they do that?
Because the second there's a hint of coup, they just kill everybody.
Oh,
and their families.
Is that what they do? They killed them?
Oh yeah. Well,
they didn't just fire
You don't
them?
know. You won't hear from those generals ever again.
Huh.
Right? They aren't just. It's not like our generals that just end up going into
retirement.
Well, they go into retirement, and then they go work for like Lockheed Martin or one of the big munitions manufacturing companies or something like that. So that's what I got from Nostradamus. Was he right? Was he wrong?
I don't think he was either. I think it was lucky guess. I think he wrote it and it just happened to pan out at the same time.
Maybe.
Because I feel like if he was a psychic, he would have called a lot more things. Although I should be quiet because I've never looked at his complete list of what he called out. Did he call it out by year? Is that what he did?
I remember I bought my brother a Nostradamus book like a million years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother's all into that shit. My brother, yeah. My brother Joe. He'll send me like, here's this year's predictions, like the Farmer's Almanac.
For me, yeah.
For Nostradamus.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, bro, let's see. Check it off. And then he goes into, this is what this means. Sorry, Joe. It's what you do. It's fun.
I mean, I guess. That's one way to look at it.
I like entertaining shit like that. I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious that like Japan just had this giant earthquake,
Right.
but you know, I
You
entertain
think trying to
be a sightseer,
no, like
soothsayer.
trying to
What is that
trying
called?
to build a psychic
Prophecyr.
seer, psychic
A
seer,
seer.
SEER.
Like look into a glass ball. We need to get a glass ball in this thing. We got a
No.
magic 8-ball over there.
Well, yes.
That's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah, it tells you yes, no,
Maybe
likely won't
so.
happen, something like that.
It's kind of the same thing.
I mean, yeah.
Next Friday, we'll pull that out, note to self, and we'll predict the 2024 election using the magic 8-ball.
Oh, Lord.
Let's do it.
Then I'm going to have to be sad the whole year.
Well, I mean, what if it comes out? You could either be happily surprised or sadly surprised. Magic 8-ball. Gotta write this down. 8-ball predictions. If you guys want anything predicted, let me know. And we'll add some things
Okay.
to a list of predictions for 2024. We're using the magic 8-ball. There's one right back there on the shelf. It's kind of buried right now.
Will I get a new puppy this year?
All
Yes!
signs point to
Yeah.
not likely.
Shut up, grumpy ass.
You're the one that told me you didn't want a third dog.
Well, I'm slowly warming up to it, even though I know you won't be getting up. Start punching you in the face, be like, get up, take the dog out. I did it at 2.
All right. How do you feel on your ID, on your license?
Okay.
Are you donating like your body parts or anything like
I
that?
know
Like
we
on
did
mine,
in
it's
Phoenix.
on mine.
I don't know if I am in Texas.
It's definitely on mine. Like you donate your body to
I think
science.
you have to
It
check
ends
this
up
box.
it ends up in a fucking testing facility somewhere, right? Whatever. I don't care.
No, I don't want it. I want it to go to a person.
Well, no, they're just gonna use other ashes from like a bonfire and put that in a box.
No, I want my organs to go to somebody.
Yeah, it's organ donation. Donation to what?
To people
No,
that
they're
need a heart or a kidney,
right.
eyeballs.
How about if your loving spouse, what if you needed his semen?
What does that mean, womb? Tower. Got the tower.
Tarot. My last tarot, I got the tower.
Yeah, I said tower. I want to know what that indicates.
Oh.
Slow your roll.
Google that shit.
You
ready?
What if we needed semen?
Grieving widow, 62, wins right to extract sperm from dead husband. At 62 years old, why do you need
She wanted
semen?
it?
Why do you need sperm?
Maybe she lost him now. She wants one more baby with him.
At 62?
I don't know why anybody
Doesn't
would
your
do that.
shit break around like 50-ish?
Yeah, but there's ways to get it revved back up.
Really?
Yeah, lots
Like
of shots.
in vitro
and hormones
and
and it's
Tower indicates big change.
big change.
You're gonna hit the fucking Powerball, bro. Look at the shit from the silver
big
lining.
change. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could. I don't know. It'd be a lot of work, but maybe
60-year-old woman in Australia has won
wants
the
a little bit of
right
them with her.
to extract her dead husband's sperm, but faces an ongoing battle to be able to use it. The woman, who has not been identified for legal
To use
reasons,
it. Does it say what she wants to use it for?
was looking into conceiving a child via surrogate when her 61-year-old husband died suddenly at their Western Australia home on December 17th. They presented an urgent case before the Supreme Court the next evening, and Justice Fiona Seward granted her permission to have the sperm tissue removed from her husband's body. See, dudes can always put
Yeah, you'll always
keep
have
going.
sperm.
Your sperm count might come down.
That's why people like
but women,
Al Pacino have babies at 78.
80 or whatever it is.
Right.
Women, you got to get
Fewer
that
and
shit
fewer
knocked out.
eventually you produce no eggs.
Yep. Better get that shit knocked out early.
No, thank you.
No, not you. But
I know.
if ladies out there want to have a baby, then you better get that done. But the use, okay, so they got that. He was being stored in a morgue in Perth, the outlet explained, but the use of reproductive cells following death is against the law in Western Australia. So she needed to apply to some group technology council to use the sperm in another state where it is legal. The couple had been talking about having another child after their 29-year-old daughter drowned, unfortunately, on a fishing trip in 2013. And their 30-year-old son perished in a car accident in 2019. Louise. That's rough, dude. While the wife had been told that she could not conceive due to her age, the husband's sperm was previously tested and deemed suitable for in vitro.
Now she's all by herself.
So my question is this.
That's sad.
It is sad. That's a very sad kind of turn of events there. I guess she would still have to do, maybe not in vitro, but a surrogate.
I thought that's what you said, surrogate.
Well, both. She was also looking at in vitro.
Probably surrogate. You have to pay more, obviously, but in vitro is not cheap. It's like $10,000 a pop or something like that.
That's still a fucking lot of money.
That's what I said. It's not
Can you
cheap.
just go, I wonder how much it costs to adopt a kid in Australia.
She probably wants one from her husband, though.
Carry on that name. You still get to carry on the name. You just don't get to carry on the bloodline, though. Bloodline. Meh.
I don't know. That's sad. I feel bad for her. So she won that fight, but she's got several still to go.
I think it's still weird that you can, like,
get that after he's dead.
Maybe
he's
dead.
Still on life support.
No, he's in a fucking morgue.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. His body cold.
I guess that's why
he got rigor mortis.
They can take it from the tissue?
I don't know.
I don't know. The body is such a weird, incredibly complex and beautiful machine. I have no idea how most
in courts you were ruled that there was no reason to believe the deceased man would have objected to his sperm being removed post-mortem. The judge also questioned why the decision was not already been approved by the hospital delegate. I don't know. All right, if I'm dead, don't take
I'm not
my jizz.
No. Nope.
I'm not vaccinated, so maybe take it and sell it.
Nope.
Because no. Nope. Have you heard about that?
No.
There are women out there buying unvaccinated men's
But are they vaccinated? Because it doesn't work if they're vaccinated.
I don't know. But they're looking for unvaxxed dudes.
I mean, you could go do some deposits at the sperm bank and get us some money.
No, I think you have to. That's going to be a private donation. You go to the fucking.
No, but the sperm bank may start taking like.
Think they're going to start asking?
I got women who want it with no vax. You vaccinated? Nope. Check this box right here.
Child support.
Woman has produced enough sperm.
No,
apparently.
child support.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you could still have like 34 kids. It doesn't matter. It's all sorts of, right? So note to self, just be aware, guys. Your wife, even if you die, could make you have more kids. But what if, holy shit, I didn't think about this. What if you, post-mortem, you're like, I don't want my jizz being taken. Because I don't want to have to share my inheritance with another kid.
You wouldn't.
Another child of mine.
You wouldn't. You're already dead. Your will's done. You can't change it.
God damn it. Can I put in my will that I don't want it to be shared with any new kids?
I don't know why. I mean, you probably could.
Probably should.
But this new kid comes after your death. You don't have to worry about it.
I don't know.
Trying to see whatever. They're still talking about like tarot cards and.
Oh, you guys are into that, huh? Just kidding. I don't know. We'll be doing a new Castro podcast coming up pretty soon.
Instagram name.
We can talk about tarot cards. I think that'd be a kind of a fun one.
Evil_soul_stealing_ginger. That's funny. I like it.
So tarot cards. We could look up some fun stories on tarot cards and how they get all cray cray. We could have somebody come over and do a tarot card reading for us.
Nope. I don't fuck with that shit.
In the Castro Files room.
I don't mess with that shit.
Why?
I don't mess with that shit.
Tarot cards?
Yep. I don't want to know.
What do you want to know? The death card could still be a good thing. I think the death card could be positive or negative. It just depends on.
It's only a good thing for me if the card lands on you, not if it lands on me.
No, it could be a sign of rebirth.
Sure.
Should we just go get a deck of cards?
Because we don't know what we're doing with it. Or it could just be a sign that you're dead, D-E-D, dead.
She just wakes up. There's like one under your pillow. It's just a stack of just the death cards. They're just everywhere. Like, what the fuck?
No, because I'll know you did it. I'll know you did it now. You showed me your hand.
Show my hand. Fucking fun. Did you know that women could have double uteruses?
I saw that, and I thought,
wrong story. So a woman had had 2 kids through double uterus.
She had double uteruses and double cervix. They're not really twins,
but they're
twins, and they're.
Is that just fraternal twins? Basically,
I think it probably would, but yeah.
In utero twins.
And she's like something like only 1.3% of the population has this, and only 0.3.
Oh, you already read the story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is in Alabama. Of course, it's gonna be an Alabama woman with 2 uteri. Did you know that what that was called?
Yeah.
Uteri and 2 cervixes has given birth to 2 babies after carrying them in each uterus.
So weird.
There was also another story.
So she got diagnosed when she was 17.
Oh shit. She knew she had double uterus.
Yeah.
Uteri.
I mean, on your first gynecological visit, they're gonna be like, this is different.
Like she had 2 vaginas?
No, she doesn't have 2 vaginas. She has 2 cervix. Her inside has double.
Split.
Yeah.
She's got a doppelganger cervix.
What?
Kelsey Hatcher of Dora, about 28 miles northwest of Birmingham, gave birth to 2 girls Wednesday and Thursday after a combined 20 hours of labor. Good Lord, that poor woman. Hatcher was diagnosed with double uterus called uterus.
Hey, Evil Ginger, it's on the set.
Didelphys. It's over on our Castro
we
set.
have it up there. We just haven't recorded anyone in a while. We're getting ready to do some more.
Yep. There is an estimated 1 in a million chance of carrying a baby in both uteri. That poor dad. He had no idea what he was going to do.
Just like having twins, basically.
But every time.
I don't think they'll probably have. I guess if she did in vitro, she could decide which uterus she wants it in. But again, you could still end up with multiple children. So
there's a chick, Double Evelyn, I think is her name. 2 vag, 1 uteri. Dude, I'm just saying.
2 vag, 2. Yeah, I think we've read about her, I think, before.
So the older child was born on Tuesday, and the older child, Roxy, was born on
They're
Tuesday.
both girls.
It's kind of a great name. I like that.
I like that name too.
And Rebel
I like that name too.
on Wednesday. There was another family that had twins.
Okay.
1 baby was born in 23 and 1 baby was born in 24.
So she really has got a big sister.
Yeah.
Damn it. Like one was born at 11:59, the other one was born like 12:07.
Yeah. That was our first moment. So she said,
I thought it was cute. I read that part.
Yeah, that was our first moment of just the 4 of us together, and it really getting to take a breath in the moment and look at the girls together. So it's an interesting story, but I hadn't heard of that even being a fucking thing.
It's very rare. It's again, the body is this beautiful,
weird,
complicated
thing. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? Welcome to this show.
He said,
the first show of 2024. YouTube. Cheers to everybody that just joined or has joined in the past few minutes. I got a bunch of fucking weird ones.
I see you drinking my Topo Chicos tonight.
Well, I've got an early meeting. I'm trying to taper down on the beer. Honestly, we drank a lot this weekend. This last week, dude, it was go.
There some more than others, some people more than others.
What's that mean?
I didn't get drunk every time.
No, I know, but it was just like,
but we
we had the week off. So what are you gonna do?
What are you, a New Yorker?
What are you gonna do? Let's get around. We weren't going on.
But I like the idea
anywhere.
of less beer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll drink some of these.
No, that's still
they're
beer.
lower calorie. No, they're exactly the same calorie.
Yeah, they just taste better.
Nah, whatever. Switch it up. You ready for this one? We start jumping into some of the
drinking some Shirley tonight, ladies and lady boys.
Some Shirley.
What's that?
I have no idea.
I feel like Shirley is sassy, but
excuse me, Jesus Christ, this stuff does make me burp a lot, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't so good when I drink it.
Michelin-starred chef. A Michelin-starred chef quits luxury French hotel after alleged naked hazing of kitchen staffer. I didn't know that was a fucking thing.
Wait, it's not.
It shouldn't be.
It's not.
Why would you?
Why would you want
haze a
somebody?
kitchen
Why would
staffer?
you want somebody naked in your kitchen? First of all,
Right.
Possible pubes.
And he's a Michelin-starred French. Has quit his
Oh,
job at a luxury
Minnesota
hotel.
brewery is what that's what a Surly is.
Oh,
Surly?
nice. That's awesome.
I really am having a hard time talking tonight,
I know. I can tell.
dude.
So this guy has quit his job in a hotel, an elegant seaside resort of Biarritz, after a
Where's
kitchen, I have no idea, staffer was allegedly tied up naked with an apple shoved in his mouth and a carrot in his anus as part of a banned hazing ritual. It was basically like hogtied.
Yeah, with
Like
with a little.
like-
I think that chef's gonna quit
Like
because
like
he's
a
going
pig?
to jail.
Yeah, like that's what you do. You spit roast.
He's going to jail.
I don't. Do you put? I don't. Okay,
You don't
my
put
uncle
Carrot. You don't put a carrot in,
in the pig's ass.
No.
You put a apple in the mouth.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Good Lord. So I can't say his name, but he's 31. Left his post at the Hotel du Palais, celebrated restaurant on December 21st. The hotel management confirmed. A public prosecutor has launched an investigation into the claims of sexual assault, violence, and although no formal complaint had been filed with the alleged victim or by the alleged victim, the story. This is like a stupid criminal thing. It's another one of those dumb motherfuckers.
I don't know if they all thought that he was going to be cool with it, but you can't really shove a carrot up someone's ass unless they expressly said, "I want you to shove a carrot up my ass."
There's plenty of people that will do that.
At least it wasn't a pineapple. Evil Ginger said, "Yeah,
Right.
very true."
Eggplant. Yeah. So the worker is said to have left been left in a humiliating state for hours in full view of the rest of the 30-person kitchen crew. So this motherfucker did this, basically put him on quote unquote stage.
All right. And I bet you he didn't think he was going to give. He probably thought, "Oh, it'll be fine. Everybody's going to keep their mouth quiet if they want to keep their jobs."
No. You guys, social media, internet, pictures, camera phones, everything.
Yeah, but that probably was like in his mind, those were all automatically banned.
So this is what he said, or this is what
The
it
chef?
is. Not
Oh, okay.
he said. This is what it is. The alleged kitchen initiation rite, dubbed bizutage, and officially outlawed in France, was recorded on video and later shared on social media.
Idiots.
Before being removed, reported the outlet. Largero, that's the guy, hailed as a gastronomic wonderkind, has denied that the hazing claims and said it was false and defamatory. They probably weren't. This guy.
Well, if
probably
he's in the
is.
video,
Right.
screwed.
His attorney said that it was actually happened in the kitchen, was a joke organized by the alleged victim himself as part of an ongoing away party before he. Motherfucker ain't sticking a carrot up his ass. Oh, mate.
I mean, it's France. They can swing a
Nothing
little
was
crazy,
imposed
but-
on him, the lawyer claimed, describing the incident as a good-natured moment.
Yeah, that is a carrot up naked, tied for how many hours?
It said like 12 hours, right?
That's nothing good natured about that. That's just me.
I think your butthole starts eating that carrot after a while.
I don't think that happens, but you can't sit very comfortably for those 12 hours.
No, you got to be laying on your side.
Yeah.
And somebody has to. So if he's tied up, somebody had to insert it because he ain't tying himself up.
Or inserting that carrot himself.
But in a kitchen, somebody
Maybe
said,
that's his kink.
that's his
Maybe.
kink.
Maybe.
But
but-
in a kitchen in front of 30 people,
For hours on end.
kink.
I don't know. Maybe. I think if that's a kink, they took it. just
Nonetheless,
a
the
little
guy's
too
gone.
far.
So it's
So
his
who
kitchen.
was leading? The kid they did the prank on, or the chef?
main chef, the head chef.
That
of
was the prank they pulled for
Michelin
him for
chart.
leaving.
Yeah, but that's the counterpoint to it, right? That's the counter argument, rather.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Every
People
day,
are doing weird shit out there.
every day,
man.
I am shown that the human race becomes a little stupider, more stupid,
All of
stupider,
the same. Stupider.
every day.
The human race is a bunch of
Especially with
dimwits.
these things. Like they videotape and post and don't think about the consequences. Remember that one girl that was part of a riot and she posted it and then she was like,
Mhm.
why am I getting arrested? You nincompoop.
You literally posted your face rioting and spray painting
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
People are famous.
Fucking idiots. Caviar bumps. Have you heard of these?
I don't know if I want to.
You know what caviar is?
Yes. Ookie.
Remember the other day?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Gigi.
Some people like it. I think it's very salty and slimy.
So now a bizarre new trend, and I thought it was going to be something a little bit better than what this is, but a bizarre new trend has young people taking caviar bumps. And I was hoping they were going to snort these things.
Okay. Like a bump.
Like a bump.
Right.
But all it is kids going out and spending like 30 or 40 or $100 on a little tin of caviar or whatever, putting it on their hand and going, ow.
That's stupid.
It's stupid.
What is the thrill?
I don't know. If you've got money to burn on a night out, then caviar bumps might be for you. I've never gone out to order caviar. I've had caviar on things or like, you know what I mean?
I just read something.
What?
He goes, I always buy Coke from Cooks or Cars. And then it's so random sometimes.
True.
Sorry, it pulled me away.
Don't name names in these ones.
So keep going. I'm sorry. So
the new expensive food trend is taking over TikTok, and content creators have mixed experiences with it. For those who are bored out of your bog with tequila shots and lime, there could be a very expensive tradition or alternative. So depending on the caviar,
tequila's going to at least get you drunk.
Well, see, the problem is younger people aren't drinking as much. 2023 was, I think it was like the least amount of beer consumed in the United States in like 25 years or something like that.
Because they're all doing.
Well, it's also, I think it has to do with the Bud Light scandal,
right?
With whatever that dude's name was.
You find another. You find different.
That had a big deal. But I think these things, the seltzers, also, I don't think they're considered beer.
Oh well, they should still be in the alcohol numbers,
but not the beer market. So I don't know. We'll see. Taking to TikTok, one influencer said, "I don't drink or eat seafood, but sure, let's do a caviar bump." So without further ado, caviar.
I don't want to be
his
friend. He doesn't drink or eat seafood.
Sturgeon roe that you can eat all at once. So they call it bump is similar to a shot, but instead of using a plate or a spoon, you bump caviar off your hand. These are just people that need a cocaine habit. Honestly,
this is just stupid.
This is just dumb, right? Like,
yeah,
dumb. I don't like this one. This trend, they can just eat shit.
Yeah, it's a stupid trend.
They should come up with a better trend.
Yeah,
like go back to cocaine.
No, right? I wouldn't go that.
Because now you're just trying to
go back to shotgunning. Go back to counting how many hard AFs you can have in one night.
Let's bring back the funnel.
Oh, I've never done
beers.
That.
Let's just bring back funneling.
I don't want to do that.
Summer of funneling.
No,
we got plenty of months to train.
I'm not
it's
drinking
only
beer.
January. What?
I'll shotgun some White Claws, but I'm not.
Could you imagine funneling? I guess it's going to do the same thing. It's just a 4% alcohol beer, right?
Burp that comes after that. Everybody should definitely clear space.
We'll get you the shotgun White Claw or like a Topo or a White Claw.
Yeah.
Not a shotgun, but funnel a shotgun. Peter, get on it. We're gonna build a shotgun vessel.
Will Agree said fruit drinks are the preference of my generation.
We need to beat 13 hard AFs. I can't do it, dude. No way.
Nope.
I can drink a couple.
And I don't think he made 13. I think he only got 12 and a half.
12 and a half. Yeah. Or the last guy. But there's the record is still 13.
He was trying to beat that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got to
so
12 and a half.
close. And then
I'm just saying.
I think it was lights out.
Yep. All right. Which story? You've got a million stories on here, and I've already talked too much. So what story would you like to tell today?
Oh, Evil Ginger said my friend and I had two hose A and hose B. One was for liquor and one was for beer. That's funny.
That's a great idea. I don't think I could shotgun.
So liquor.
Liquor.
I couldn't either. So did you guys know that if you have a 1996 calendar, you can use it for the year 2024?
No, but
True
half
story.
these people weren't alive then.
So turns out 96 and 24 calendars are exactly the same. Both years were a leap year with the new year beginning on a Monday.
Is this a leap year?
Yes.
So we have 29 days in February.
Does that mean it's 366 days this year?
My buddy Jason
Yeah.
turns like 8.
Nice.
Or 9 or something like that.
Nice. I always wondered when I was
4,
a kid.
right? It's 4. Yeah. So
I always wonder. It's every 4 years. I always wondered when I was a kid how they did that.
So he would be. So let's.
In my
do
mind, I was
9
like, they're
times
never going to get to
4.
drink.
Nope, he's not. He's not 4. He's like.
So here's the crazy thing. So they said this
12.
This revelation has people digging through old belongings to see if they have a vintage calendar from 1996. What I took away is get rid of shit. Dude, seriously. Like, that's the first thing I was like, you should not have a calendar from 1996. No. There probably was one in my dad's house. No, I think his oldest one was 19. But here's the crazy thing, though.
He had pads of paper from fucking.
But those were pads of paper that you had the free
Well, you know what I mean? But it still had the calendar on it.
So here's crazy, though. So it happens if you happen upon a 1996 calendar.
Is it considered vintage?
People are selling them now on eBay. You can buy them on eBay. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do is buy a used calendar.
If it comes with all this shit on it like that you did that year.
That's so funny. So what is cool, though, is they started talking about, like, do you guys remember what was on 1996 calendars? So a couple big shows. So Home Improvement was really big. So there was Home Improvement calendars. There was Seinfeld.
There was every calendar. Yeah. That's a good idea. That makes sense.
There was an Independence Day calendar. So it just started naming like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise that year did Mission Impossible.
I was going to say
that was the very first Mission Impossible. Yeah.
That's fucking wild when you think.
Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio was in 1996.
So
there was a calendar of that.
Years ago, 28 years ago, the first Mission Impossible, and he looks the fucking same.
Also, Twister, Space Jam, Scream, and Matilda came out in 1996. So I'm sure there were calendars for all of those. And then Boyz II Men, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion had big hits that year. So there probably was calendars of them. It's funny. Oh, and also this part didn't make us like, I was like, why'd you throw this in there? Not in there. Having identical calendars. Let's see. Isn't the only similarity the 2 years share. So in 2024, is an Olympic year. In 1996 was an Olympic year. In 96, the games were held in Atlanta. And in 24, they'll be held in Paris. To me, I was like, there's no similarities there other than it happens every 4 years.
Yeah. I'm looking for some other ones.
1996 was also an election year.
Star Wars. Yes, it was.
So the big story is if you have a 1996.
There's a Kylie Minogue calendar.
Minogue. My big takeaway is, one, if you have a 1996, you are considered a pack rat. 1996 calendar, you're considered a pack rat. And if you keep your 2024 calendar, you can use it again in 2052. And again, you're a pat rack. 2052.
It'll pack rat.
Yeah, it'll line up exactly like this.
You said a pat rack.
I said pack rat.
You said a pat rack.
I don't know. You know what I meant. I'm having a really hard time with words tonight. My brain is 2052.
How old are you?
I'm hoping I'm dead.
That's only 20 years from now.
Oh no, I won't be dead.
Right? What?
Well, 24, 34, 44.
It's 25.
It's 27 or something like that.
It's 20.
Hashtag math.
Yeah. Something like that. You might be dead.
Yeah. Possibly.
Should we save it? Should we save a calendar?
No. We don't even own calendar.
Go out and buy a T Swift calendar.
I had a calendar that we got for free that I have up because it was like beautiful floral landscapes. I think I probably need to get rid of it now that the year's over.
It's still got like March.
It's still on March. It's still on March because I haven't touched it since I put it up in March.
Oh, I don't know. It's good. It's good. Fuck it. What are you doing? You got more stories, honey?
I was looking at breast lifts 2023 see prices. I was like, well, that's a strange article. Okay, you want another stupid one?
Yeah, well,
so Florida woman seeks class action suit against Reese's over faceless pumpkins. So let me show you a picture.
Okay, you got the clicker over there. Be careful.
It's attached to stuff. See if that's the.
So
here
Reese's
is
peanut butter cup. It's just Reese's peanut butter.
They do, you know how they do shapes, right? So in Halloween they do pumpkins and bats, and Christmas they do trees. Yeah. And I think
why?
snowmen,
How is she even allowed? I guess anybody can file a lawsuit.
I'm just amazed that there are attorneys that will take stupid lawsuits.
She probably could have filed it herself, or she is an attorney.
She's not. So she's woman sues Hershey for $5 billion over false advertisement. And what she is saying,
$5 billion,
yeah, for the class action lawsuit, because each candy was $4.49.
What?
For a pack of pumpkin shaped Reese's.
Reese's.
Because she assumed the product, it's Reese's Pieces for me, honey. The product contained a cute looking carving of a pumpkin mouth and eyes pictured on the product package that did not have on the actual candy. She says she only bought it because of that cute face, and so it's false advertising.
But why is it $5 billion worth of false advertising?
Because where did she say?
Does everybody that bought one get a piece of that pie?
Potentially, yes. So, 5 million. It says 5B over there, but it says 5 million down here, or exceeds. Says, okay, Floridians who purchased this deceptive product, including white ghosts. So I guess they had it in white chocolate for the shape of ghosts.
The racists.
Peanut butter bats and peanut butter footballs, which
the football players.
They don't have probably the football lines
and
on
the
it.
vampires.
The seal, they're the theme. In seeking class action status, the filing claimed damage would exceed $5 million. I guess they're guesstimating how many Floridians purchased
this particular item.
There's a video, but I don't know what's on the video. Yeah, I don't know what's on the video. Let's see what the video has first.
No, it's gonna have an advertisement.
No, it doesn't. See, so that's what the packaging looks like. Oh, you're not even on.
Well, I didn't know you wanted me to put it on. All right, so it's right there. Just go ahead.
So this is what the packaging looks
Blow
like.
it up. Right on the corner. There you go.
But that's what comes out. And so she is claiming false advertisement. Same thing with the bats. I don't know why you think bats would have eyes on the top of their head, but they come out. They've never put faces on any of their stuff. And if she's apparently never bought a Reese's,
think it was like piped on or something?
I don't know if she thought it was piped on or they like carved out little eyes and noses. But she thought it was going to have a face.
It's this problem with this world.
See, like the football one shows football. Oh, it passed it now. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
See the football one right there?
Just hit play.
So it has the little seams. So people are saying, but somebody was like, I mean, people crack me up. Somebody was like, I was disappointed it didn't have a face, but it sure is a tasty candy. I'm like, have you never had a Reese's peanut butter cup before?
No.
You're allergic to peanuts. That's understandable. This person ate theirs and thought it was delicious.
I've never had a Reese's. I've never had.
You're missing out on so much good.
A Snickers. I've had a Snickers with almonds.
It's not the same.
They
taste totally different.
They're a big pain in the ass to eat.
No, they're not.
Peanuts they're not peanuts, but almonds get stuck in your teeth and shit.
When are you I didn't realize you were so fragile.
I went through an almond phase.
I just thought it was, the first thing that came to my head was, I can't believe a lawyer took this.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess this is their opportunity to come out big.
What's this wedding cover charge one? There's a story you have of a wedding cover charge.
I know, and I don't remember it because we've had it on for a while. So what is $300 euros?
300 euros. Just say like $300, whatever.
So bride and groom stunned guests by charging them 300 euros to attend wedding. That's a lot.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I'm asking you to pay all the money to come see me get married.
Yeah. So
see, it's not a privilege.
What just
happened?
It's
not a privilege to come to my wedding.
It took the page and it says, I can't open the page because it couldn't establish a secure connection. You were just open.
Or maybe it is a privilege. But if it is a privilege, then I'm rich enough to...
I just lost the fucking story.
Allow you. It's okay. Let's just make up shit. Imagine being so
you're
shitty.
Obviously not going to get any gifts.
Well, not if I'm charging you $300.
Who's going to RSVP? Oh my God, something is really wrong with me.
I know.
RSVP.
I'm going to get you checked tomorrow. The vet.
To a wedding when they're going to charge you. And I want to know, did she
Google it again or something?
I'm trying. Hold on.
Because I'm like, where is it at?
Because if they took it down, because I can't, and even in my history says can't open page.
Because also if it's like, oh, we're going to Aruba,
right?
And it's $300, I'd be like, eat shit,
right?
Unless you're throwing the room in and you're covering things, or it's on a cruise and we're gonna pay for like your booze for the whole time. It's just $300. Throw that in there. Cool. We're just going to get one massive package, right? But fuck that. Weak ass jeans if you're allergic to peanuts. No, dude. I grew up in the 70s, bitch. I ate all sorts of shit, including dirt and grass.
Not enough weird
Those
shit.
little weird honeysuckle things.
I don't even know if you would even still be allergic at this point in your life.
I don't like them. Psychosomatic.
How do you know you don't like them? You've never even tasted them.
I'll never eat a peanut in my entire life.
But
I've had almonds. That's the one go-to thing for me.
They taste completely different. It's all right.
It's all right.
I understand that you're
You
special.
guys do your...
Of course, I can't find this story anymore because I wanted to see.
It's okay. Let's move on.
That's
Let's
a
just
bummer.
move on.
Well, that's
Let's
a bummer.
move on. You have another one. It's 2024's. It's on the next page. 2024
Nope, I lost it.
on the next page.
I know. I lost it. I didn't find it again.
Jesus Christ. Beth.
Listen, you blow off my stories. It's not my fault they
Don't
disappear.
blow them off. I actually started so that you had
Those
priority.
were carried over from last week.
It was literally Friday. What happened to you between Friday and today?
Do we really need to figure
Yes,
that out?
let's go into it.
Well,
Talk to me.
apparently
honey.
started looking at Dyson hair dryers and closed all my stories out because nothing is nearly as important as buying my Dyson blow dryer.
Do you guys have a Dyson blow dryer? Because they're insanely expensive.
It's my birthday present.
I understand, but I'm trying to figure out the magic.
No need for you to figure out. You'll never understand the
We
cost
talked
of a
about
blow
this
dryer,
last
period.
time. Last Friday. We did.
Can you smell the food? It's starting to smell delicious.
Yeah, we're hungry. Okay, let's do some holy shit news. I've got two holy shit news stories. These are going to fuck with you.
Still trying to find that stupid
These are going to
wedding
fuck
story.
with you and they're going to stay with you. You ready?
I suppose.
All right. Holy shit news number 1. Accused hit and run driver. There is a movie that somebody may remember it. I was trying to think of it. I don't know if it was what were the ones with the skeleton guy? He was like the host, kind of a skeleton from back in the 80s, 90s.
No clue.
Tales
from the Crypt?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was a Tales from the Crypt. And this is very similar to that. Excuse me. Accused hit and run driver drove with victim's body for 40 miles before stopping.
I didn't read the story, but I saw that and I was like,
The force of the crash was enough to propel the victim into the vehicle. The driver thought he hit an animal, police said.
Was he drunk?
Oh,
yeah.
A Texas man accused of a hit and run apparently hit the victim so hard that the body flew up in the air and into the passenger seat through the windshield. Even stranger, the driver didn't notice the body next to him in the car and drove for another 40 miles.
Well, at least he wasn't impaled on the hood of the car for those 40 miles.
Before passing out in the Jack in the Box restaurant in White Settlement, Texas. This dude should obviously go to jail for the rest of his life. Officers were called to the restaurant for a welfare check for a man who appeared to be slumped over the steering wheel of a gray Kia. According to the departmental release, the responding deputy noted that the car had extensive front end and hood and windshield damage. The officer also noticed something else: a human body with no signs of life in the front passenger seat. The driver, later identified as 31-year-old, this dude, I don't need to say his name, was immediately asked to step out of the vehicle and detained for further investigation. Investigators think the impact was from an accident was so intense that the pedestrian was thrown inside the vehicle and landed in the passenger seat. That's fucking wild.
That is crazy.
Flores told police he thought he had struck a deer in Dallas and just continued driving to the Jack in the Box. He also apparently never reported the collision to police. White Settlement police chief said, he told the station, it's very unfortunate that he did not realize that it was a human being and stop and render aid and call for help. When you are impaired, it is to this level. When you hit a pedestrian on the roadway and you think it's an animal, it's a significant impairment.
Yeah.
So he was in jail. This was right at the end or middle of December for intoxication manslaughter. He's also had 2 previous DUI arrests.
Oh, geez.
So the victim hadn't been identified at the time, but there is literally a show that was
Tales of the Crypt. where he
was it Tales of the Crypt?
Yep.
Where he goes through and he's like, "Hey, lady," and he crawling through, and it was just some lady that hit him in her fancy like Mercedes or something.
Was it a lady or a man?
It was a lady, I think.
I found the story, the wedding story.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later because I know
that is absolutely horrific, right?
I mean, how fucked up.
Like, and I'm just
that
like,
you don't even realize.
need Jack in the Box, man. I just need a couple tacos and a fucking.
I can't imagine how drunk you have to be to not realize you hit something and that it landed in your car.
I wonder if maybe he had his moonroof open.
But he said this. No, he said windshield. No, it said he went through the windshield.
No, I know. I'm just like,
yeah, that man shouldn't have. Well, obviously,
he needs to go to jail for the rest of his life.
2 previous DUIs, which he'd never, luckily, probably hit anybody, and this time now he's gone that.
Okay, I got another one. This one's gonna fuck with you.
Okay, and then we got to do feel goods.
This one's gonna fuck with you.
I don't want to do it then. I'm already having like brain problems tonight, apparently.
As a woman. Because it's just this weird situation that can happen.
Okay, go.
So you're never going to jet ski again for the rest of your life.
I'm not jet skiing right now as it is. Did she get a wedgie that went all the way up her butt? Oh, no. Up her JJ?
Wife dies of genital rupture.
She hit that water really hard.
After falling off jet ski driven by her husband. A Russian woman died of a genital rupture she sustained when she fell off. I didn't even know this was a fucking thing. This isn't science, Greg. This is like science. That she sustained when she fell off a high-speed jet ski near her. Her husband was driving, according to authorities. She was from Samara in Russia, a region near Russia's border with Kazakhstan. She was enjoying a day on the Samara River in July with her husband, Oleg, 52. When she fell into water as he accelerated, so he took off too fast. She wasn't holding on.
I just want to know how the water
happened a second time. We'll talk about it. There's a particular term for this. After another turn, the woman could not stay on the jet ski and fell in the water. And at that moment, her husband hit the gas. She sustained serious hydraulic injury.
So the water was forced in.
Indoor.
Yeah, we get it.
The impact of the fall created a water hammer effect. You ever heard of like people that jump off a bridge to commit suicide or something like that? Or people that jump off like super high dive things, They'll throw something off to break the water surface tension, and then they'll jump in right behind it. Yeah. That's basically what happened. It's when the water can't move fast enough and you hit it going at a faster speed and the water can get out of your way.
Yeah.
It creates a hammering effect. So basically
I imagine
it stops
that's
you.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah. So causing that particular thing, and she was a pretty woman, but the uterine rupture can cause acute onset abdominal pain and vaginal bleeding, which it did, and it killed her.
She probably bled out.
I've never heard of that like happening
again.
Ever.
The body is this strange, beautiful.
Like there was a lawsuit with this girl that was on like a 50-foot bridge and like contemplating jumping, and her friend pushed her, and she landed on her back instead of like, you want to go feet first,
right?
Legs crossed, different things like that. Hands down by your side or up above. Yeah. And she fucking won the lawsuit, and her friend got jail time for it, right? Because it was like, it's not involuntary. It's like, what? It's fucking crazy,
right? That's crazy. Well, I feel bad for them.
I don't know. All right. After all of that craziness, we've got some good feel goods.
So
her last summer's eve is what William said. That's
a deadly summer's eve.
Up, dude.
So mine is.
What was the sound? The douche.
Mine is a hero dog wakes up owner after sensing fire across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So this dog is a barker. It's really cute. They were interviewing the owner, and this dog is a barker, and he'll be like Mick, where he barks in the middle of the night if he hears something. He goes, and normally we just yell, shh, like all good pet owners do. But this was at 3:00 in the morning, and they said this was a bark they had never heard from her before. It was almost like really high pitched.
Scared or something.
And finally, the wife was like, will you just go look and see what's going on? And that's when they noticed that a workshop across the street was up in flames.
Oh, shit.
But the dog, the thing that's cool is the dog barked so loud that it woke up the neighbors. and they also called 911. So the dog, because if the blaze would have gone 10 more minutes, it would have spread to the house, and there were people asleep in the house.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You have a picture of the dog?
I do.
Let's see the dog.
She is, let me tell you what she is. She is a... She's a mix. She's part lab, but part something else.
Labradorian.
No,
Shepherd.
Bark they had never heard before. Loud, screaming type barks. It was totally different than her just barking at a usual bark.
Yeah, you said that.
She is a Australian Shepherd lab mix.
Oh, I was pretty close.
Yeah. So here's a picture of her, and then the firefighters and all them came to meet her, and
That's cool.
They were very taken with her. So I think there's another. That's the same picture. There's one more picture, I think. Hold on. Yeah,
there
right
you
here.
Go. Nice.
It's a video, and it's the dad saying the same story. I thought, well, that's a good girl.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I've got a dog one too. My dog one, you're gonna be able to it's a little video, if you will. And this one is gonna be this is a rescue that occurred of the dog. It was kind of cool. This just happened the other day, so here you go.
Sure, check, please. 75 feet.
Coast Guard's
Good
rescuing
46,
this
thank
dog.
you. Requesting option position over. So easy, right?
Trying to adjust
Sector 46 is conducting hoist evolution of a dog at Indian Beach. We'll contact you once
So
we're
this
done.
dog
Over.
had been stranded for 24 hours.
Poor puppy.
And it fell down a cliff.
100 feet. 100
Back
feet.
down to
Reports.
Roger. He's out could be considered. Yeah, and I'm good with going, like, it looks like there's a little bit more beach where he is, the 4 to 5.
Enough to get to him.
He's horse.
So as you see, the Coast Guard's there. Picking him up. Pretty rad.
Yeah, I really like these. And it was funny because you could hear
Is this your first dog rescue,
Jason?
Jason?
Still
First dog rescue.
Coast Guard,
Dude, this is
Coast Guard was
Period
like,
right
hey,
here.
so is this your
Take a look
first
out your
dog
window.
rescue?
all right.
And he was like, yeah, and I thought
You said-
they can hear it.
Oh,
But,
you said basket's
so it was
coming
cool,
up. You said
and I
dogs
liked
in the
how
basket coming up.
he
Yeah,
gave
for a
them to
second,
the
I thought you meant
parents.
Trevor wasn't in the basket.
They
I
were
was
all
like,
hugging him.
wow, this is very
Sorry
bold.
about if it was too loud.
Yeah, no,
Like
sorry.
it comes up all of a sudden.
That's okay.
But yeah, right here.
No survivor. Oh,
There.
hugs all the way
It was
around.
sweet.
Love
It was sweet.
Sorry if it was too loud on you, but yeah, it was just a feel good that I just kind of happened to bump across. One of those ones that you go, oh,
Holy loud.
all good, all
Volumes
good
on
in the
their
hood.
phone.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to be like,
Yeah, I know it scares
it's
you.
on me. Sorry, my bad.
All right.
Couple entertainment things. I started watching this one called Fool Me Once on Netflix. It's gotten, I was looking up because I was trying to remember the fuck the name of it is. It just came out beginning of the month or beginning of the week. It's pretty good. I'm on like episode 5. There's evidently this huge twist. I haven't read about it, but it is pretty good. It's a British kind of like crime.
Oh yeah, I
one.
saw that it's number 1.
Yeah.
One thing I do also for
Go check it
entertainment
out.
before we hang up, because I can still talk about the other stuff, but tonight, early or tomorrow morning, very early, there is going to be the first meteor shower of the year, and they're guesstimating about 80 shooting stars per hour. So if you guys are up early
Like
at the
what
crack of
times
dawn,
early?
and they want you to look northern half of the sky. They said as the peak hours will occur before sunrise on Thursday morning.
Okay, so if you're an early riser, go check it out. Other one, I haven't seen it yet, but that goddamn Dave Chappelle comedy
Stand-up.
special. I played the one clip where he talks about meeting Jim Carrey, and it's got everybody all fucking fired
I
up.
thought it
can't
was
wait. I
Funny.
can't wait to see that one. That's gonna be good. So
Nice.
with that, all right, we'll be back on Friday. This is a very quick week because
I
it's
know.
already Wednesday night, which
It
is a
is.
great thing. And then we'll have just Thursday, Friday, and then Friday mornings. Check out the Baldy and the Big Guy show. Drop it at 8 o'clock in the morning. we will be recording some more Castro files out there. So like and subscribe to all 3 of those if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
And with that, we will catch you.
Have a great rest of the week, guys.
Yeah,
Love
we'll catch you on Friday. Have a great night. Cheers. Celebrate. Happy 2024, y'all. Later. See ya. Welcome to The Bars Open with Beth and Greg.